usual.
Hey, look. Jay-Z's on his phone again. Good morning,
look at
everybody.
that
How's
guy.
it going on a
Oh.
Wednesday? We got our guy sitting in the front seat of the class, not paying attention whatsoever.
I'll walk over with a ruler and whack him on the knuckles.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Like
open this. Trying to open some contracts over here, but they're not letting me open it.
Hey, dude, the show just started and you're already firing off a
Listen,
trade
man,
without
the market's
saying anything.
open.
Oh
The
my
show might have just
god.
started, but the grind never stopped.
I'm on those ONDS contracts are juiced up and ready to go.
Oh, they're juicy, huh?
They're juicy.
Well, good morning, everybody who's here right at the beginning of the show. This is WhaleWatch. If you're new here, if you're not, welcome back. We trade unusual options activity using Unusual Whales platform and tools. I'm more of a trigger-happy scalper intraday. I'm Nicholas. This is Jay-Z up in the top corner with the hat staring at his phone like a real man. And this is our behind-the-scenes homie, devil on the shoulder, Tucker. Vibing with a bigger head than both of us.
Yeah, I'll back off.
Big head Tucker, baby.
Well, shit. I mean, I don't have any like random ass topics to even touch on other than what we were talking about beforehand about how Jay-Z is gonna buy a snowblower because he's sick of paying someone to shovel his shit.
Yeah, I really am.
Incoming the chat comments roasting you for not just shoveling your own shit.
Probably. Probably.
Well, hey, that's what he's gonna try to do, right? So
yeah, buy the snowblower.
Well, shovel with air quotes, you know.
Sure, yeah, but I mean, like we got Mr. Big Money Moves over here. Why would he get a snowblower?
Shut up, Tucker. Shut up, Tucker.
I mean, other than that, there's like, you know, topically, market shit the bed yesterday, huh? I'm
bad,
over here,
yeah.
Mr. Only Shorts, and I didn't get to play a single penny of it. But there's a good reason for that. For those of you who are unawares, I'm going to flip over to our triple man one screen scene. Get my stuff on there. We have new shit, friends. Unusual predictions catching unusual activity in prediction markets, i.e. poly market, for example. A lot of different indicators in here. Smart money, it's got a whole shebang that kind of compares past performance versus current performance. Insiders goes through and kind of goes over how old an account is, how many trades it's in, like different markets. For example, this top one being tracked, 4 separate positions. Kind of theory there is if there's one massive position and it's a brand new account, betting on something might be an insider. That's
a
part
little
of it.
unusual in it.
A little unusual, isn't it? If you head over to the Unusual Whale Substack, there's an entire write-up that was just released yesterday that goes over the different features of unusual predictions. But yeah, if you're into prediction markets and shit, you can basically treat this just like you treat options flow. Kind of scrutinizing, looking for stuff that interests you that you might want to trade or bet on. It's pretty friggin' neat, if I say so myself. I know Jay-Z's probably going to be playing with this later on. We'll have a prediction segment in the future. He does quite a bit more stuff with prediction markets than I do.
Yeah, JC, how are you feeling about this? You know,
I am very excited to be a degenerate 24 hours a day, 365 days a week. I'm very excited for that aspect of it.
I kind of get back that pre-market candle there.
Yeah, I think that would have been nice to have early, but clearly not. Clearly didn't want to give it to us early.
Yeah, market shit the bed yesterday, and I didn't even get to play it. But we got this new cool shit out. Definitely check out that Substack. I'll just drop a link to the direct article for you to spam at people, Tucker.
Spam it!
Oh, we're already getting requests. You guys are just hot to trot this morning. Let us wake up a little bit. Let us wake up a little bit. But I do know that Jay-Z has a contract to talk about, one that he's been sitting on since late December. I'll flip over to your screen if you want to mess around with that. I think it was in the thumbnail as well, wrapped.
Yeah, I'll open it up. I shall open it
up. Starting off with a banger right out of the gate, though. Holy shit, what a ripper it had the other day.
Yeah, it was, I believe it was the 220, 2025 that came in that I saw earlier. Was it here? Let me find the exact contract. I think I sent it over to Tucker. What was
Man, I
the
wanted to rock
contract?
the red unusual whales hoodie this morning, but I'm starting to get hot as shit. I might have to walk that back.
So it was a 220/40 call. This one. So this sucker came in, I think, around December. Yeah, it was December 29th. It came in at 3.00. The person that got this fill that got a really seems like it got a really bad fill because I remember looking at this and being like, hey, this you can get it for a little bit cheaper now. I filled around, I think it was probably like 250 maybe or so. Is when I got a fill on this. And then Wrapped actually had a buy over news by, I believe, from GSK for $58 a share yesterday or day before. And I was like, why is my portfolio green today? And I looked at it and I see that it went from being 250 a contract to a high of 1753 a contract.
Bro,
First taking a look, and he's like, I didn't even know that went green. I thought it was always red. What the hell?
1750 is
kind of-
nuts, dude. That's the
kinda
kind of shit that
crazy.
Anthony sends us in the chat, but like as the entry.
Yeah, so the contract when this was bought, the stock was 35.96 and the stock is sitting at 57.59. Like, I mean, this is also like this is a weird one too because when you looked at it, it looks kind of like a this kind of looked like bid side quote unquote just because of the way it filled, but because I think that the prior ones there too, I think they just got a really good fill on it. So it was like
Yeah, it
I
looks
took
kind of like that bid-ask spread jumped up
Yeah,
pretty weird. It was a lot
Yeah.
tighter in those initial fills. The big
Yeah.
fill there was a cross trade, which is interesting, but I do
Yeah.
like the confluence beforehand.
yeah. I think they just got a really good feel on it, and I think sometimes with very I think what I've noticed with very illiquid stocks and tickers is that sometimes that bid ask just messes with you big time, and like if you can like figure out a good way to have a good theory behind any like healthcare or biotech stocks that don't have much volume
Right.
normally, you can always come to like I like to call it an educated guess just because it's not a guaranteed guess, but it's an educated guess, right? So that's
And you know
kinda
me,
where,
I'm generally pretty squeamish with biopharma.
yeah,
I've seen a lot, a lot of biopharma even get like good FDA news about some
Yeah.
study they're on or a drug approval and still shit the bed. So I
Yeah.
whenever I see like big shit in biopharma or in pharmaceuticals,
yeah,
other than like your big ass names like Takeda, Pfizer, Moderna, shit like that,
yeah.
I kind of regard it like an earnings play almost. I size small on those.
Yeah, I mean
I'm kind of
that's
hoping you didn't size small though, because holy shit.
Nah, it didn't size super small on those. I got a few. I got a few of them. So, but yeah, that was good. I mean the bio, but I didn't size as high as I would normally do just because they were expensive contracts, right?
Yeah, those were a bit
spending
pricey right out of the gate.
spending 250 ish a contract or 275 ish contract, $3 a contract. It's a quite hefty price, even if you have even if anybody has a bigger portfolio, right? So it's playing, especially for a calculated move like that on a healthcare. It could just go anyway. If they had any bad news, it could have just gone completely opposite. You never know, right? So I mean, it has still a full month left to expiration, and it's already like Uber in the money. So
Yeah, no, that's nuts. I
yeah.
honestly, just looking at the volume profile you had up, no signs of an exit on that either. I'm
now,
wondering now.
some.
I'm
seems like
wondering
s-
now if but like 66 contracts on, over 2,000.
Yeah,
Eh. I almost wonder if they're just gonna let those go all the way to expiration and get shares, because with
Yeah.
that buyout, I'm assuming there's gonna be either a merger or they're gonna leave it open as its own thing. I didn't read
Yeah.
anything about it, but I wouldn't be surprised if this person exchanges for shares at $40 a share. If the buyout's at 58, they are chilling.
Yeah, they're definitely chilling. I mean, they're good. Sometimes it's just people just exercise that stuff. What I also find interesting was if I look
Keep rambling. I got a hair in my eye.
if you look at the historical volume 2 or the historical here on the right, you can also see how there was some days it's had like a high wanted average and high wanted average, and normally you like when you see something like this by 19.7, it means the stock is already kind of moved up. But what really interests me was that there was no actual movement prior. I mean, yeah, it had like 38, 35, or something, but for having 19.7 1/3 average, and then for it to not have any kind of move prior, like any crazy move prior before, like obviously over here it had a good move, but I was up leading up to it at least, didn't have like a super high move for the past few days, was really interesting to me. So I was like, maybe they're waiting for some actual news, and long and behold, it went from 30 high of 35.47 on 116 to a high of 57.61. So 20 something dollar move, which is kind of crazy. But yeah,
We got a comment here on the Twitter chat from Southie Engineer who says, "Dude, I thought I knew what I was talking about with options. I know very little about flow." Now, Southie, if you're
same.
still here, leave some questions. See if Nick and Jay Z here can give you a little bit of information. That's the point of this show: help get people familiar with the tools and learn a little bit about what you can do with flow.
Yeah,
I'm going to
yeah,
run
yeah.
away real quick, and this time it's not a piss break. I can't get this hair out of my eye, so I'll be right back. This is driving me batshit crazy.
He says drive him crazy. All right, let me see what else is going on today in the market. I guess take a quick look at what's coming in. Interesting. See, we got anything in here? I think Michael Kowalski said plus 55% just goes to my RMBS. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Uh, good trade. Obviously, taking profits also great because unrealized gains is not real gains in my opinion because you're not really taking those. So I'm gonna take a quick scanner. We had Netflix ER. Netflix kind of took a little bit of a downside, and then I think with that spy candle up, it moved up a little bit this morning pre-market. So I think if you got a closer in the money put, I think you might have eaten pretty well. But overall, it seems like a pretty good one. But yeah, I saw a lot of DJT puts yesterday too, so I'll keep our eyes open for any of that. We have DB. We have some. I mean, we don't have much ER today, I think, but next week we got stacked ER season again, I believe. Let me quickly look at that as well. Bum, 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 bum. Calendar. Here it is. Earnings calendar. We have. Let's do the calendar view. Let's look at current. So today after hours, what is it? Today's 121. So we got KMI. Some more banks today, and then morning we got PG, we got GE, we got FCX will be interesting. NTRS would also be interesting to see. I know I saw some for NTRS. I saw some H band puts yesterday. Um, Financials. I'm not the biggest fan of playing financials just because financials can really screw you up sometimes. So I kind of tend to stay away from them. We have Intel after hours tomorrow, which is going to be really interesting. People are going to have lots of eyes on Intel. Intel's already running up 7% this morning. And then we have ISRG. ISRG is expensive, but I know that ISRG has also been a good player in the past. CSX is also next on tomorrow after hours. And then we have some pre-market, and then next week I think is where we really ramp up with stuff. Yeah, look at that. Monday we got Ryanair in the pre-market. 126. We have STLD. We have NUE, bro. We have some UNH coming in. BA, UPS. Let's I believe we can sort this by implied move. Yeah, there it is. So implied moves are going to be the higher ones are going to be on top, from what I believe. So we have some JetBlue as well. LG
He's back, baby.
And I had to
back.
lose the hoodie. I'm dying. I'm so hot now.
So yeah, we
Absolutely
got
so
some.
hot right
Well,
now.
I heard there's a nice cold snap coming in, so it won't be for
Yeah,
long.
give it to me. Pop my window open again.
Yeah, we got some good stuff coming in. Nokia. We got some Tesla, Microsoft.
And as always, NVIDIA will be reporting later than everyone else because they have to be special, and we will be live for the data drop. We won't be doing the call itself. Anytime I try to do those calls, I get slapped with a DMCA on YouTube, and I ain't trying to do that. But we'll be hanging around to see the earnings reaction at least during Power Hour and into market close. Do you want to look up real quick what day that will be?
And
Yeah, I literally was just doing that. It looks like it's February 25th.
Yeah, word. A lot of our current positions on the WhaleWatch account will be expired by then, so hopefully we get to get out of them.
Yeah, hopefully we get new ones too. Find out.
Hold on,
I have
guy
my.
South the Engineer says, does INTC suspending the dividend have a significant effect on selling premium? I know it's a factor in the BSM formula, but is it negligible? Now,
That
I'm
kind of
hoping
depends
that
on
made
what you're
sense to
doing.
one of
I'm not
you.
much of an options seller.
Yeah, I just
I
make
don't
a
have the
calls and make a-
balls
yeah.
to short contracts. But I mean, it definitely could. I've seen stocks take a little bit of a tumble on the short term over suspended dividends, and then I've seen them absolutely moon when they reinstate them. But I'm not much of an investor. I'm a trader.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat as you with that one. So
I have some like general shit like, SPY, VU, a couple of shares here and there. But yeah, I'm not much of a share. If I see some crazy flow on a penny stock, sometimes I'll play the shares of that penny stock. But generally, I'm not sitting on positions for very long. Like the options flow we have on like SLI, AUR, that's about the longest I hold positions, and we're mostly just waiting for those to move right now.
yeah,
The spread on our AUR has just been weird, illiquid dog shit, so it's like hard to even go over the position because the chart's the same. AUR withstood the massive pullback like an absolute champ. Throw this up here quick. Just looking at. Lickety clack. Oh, I shut your camera off, not your screen. Nobody look at him.
nobody look at me.
But way down here, I've got this support at 440. Let's call it 450. It is 3 cents. It's negligible. They back tested it twice. They never once gave me a daily close below it. They've yet to give me a reason to close this position, even though it is currently down 36%. It's really not. It's a liquid. We've got this wide spread on our fives, and it's kind of been like that. Yesterday it said it was down 90% when AUR didn't even move. I checked, there was like a 70 cent bid-ask spread differential. And so I was like, you know what, I ain't gonna sweat it. We got unusual predictions now. Let's talk about that. That was just past. We already talked about it at the head. That's not. I didn't mean let's talk about it now. I just meant yesterday. I wasn't too worried about it, and I'm still not. We're sitting in it. Our SLI is down 24%. Again, we have until April on that, and I still like it. It did the same thing. Now, mind you, this line that you're looking at that it just held during all the pre-market, it lost yesterday and reclaimed. That was kind of our questioning the position to stay in. But, I mean, they held it like a champ, too. SLI's still chugging.
I mean, with the market getting smacked like it did, too, for them to even hold those.
These little guys held up pretty well.
Yeah,
I will
gives me
say,
a lot of confidence. So
I will say, I do wish we left one AESI on.
don't. Oh no.
Oh, I just realized I'm not sharing my screen with you. Hold on. I'll do that because.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Don't do it. Don't do it to me.
Oh man. Yeah.
Oh no! Don't do it to me.
No.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, they're almost in the money. We had the 12s.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. We took profit
yeah.
on the ESI. It is what it is. I'm actually going to remove it from my watch list so we don't
Get
go
FOMO.
back and get all butthurt about it. Yeah, it's fine.
You know what I'm still holding that's still holding up okay is Pew.
Oh, you kept Pew? I got rid of that bad boy.
I kept a few. I mean, you got it off at a great time. I mean, you got great profits on it. But
yeah, this is the one that we took some profit at 350%, and then I trimmed the rest off at 150% when it pulled back.
I'm still holding it just because I think that
we're still above where I exited too, barely.
Yeah,
it's right around the same area.
Potential for it to go is still there, man. I'm like interested because I those runners are like free runners. It's
this
free,
one was funny,
contracts.
dude. This one was funny. So for those who weren't here for this one, he just DM'd me the contract, and usually I'll go digging and take a look at it and see if it's something I want or not. I'll take a look at the chart too. I didn't bother. I just bought them, and it was a good thing too because it was 20% up like 2 minutes later, and then 5 minutes later from that it was up 100%.
Oh no, we didn't even get the 20%, by the way.
See, I don't have a single line on the Pew chart. I just Jay-Z said get it. I was like, bet, I'm in, and it went well. Right now, we're still sitting at just under $2,000 on the portfolio. Again, we're sitting in the red on all of our positions. This RC and this Nerdy turned into Lottos, basically. We took profit on both of them already, and we're just going to let these go to zero or pop off. We discovered that Nerdy was kind of a Twitter pump.
And I'm glad we discovered that because we were able to get out as soon as we found out about it.
So. They were cheap contracts, too. And we just had 5 of them. I took 3 off at, 20%? And then these guys are probably dead, but they got till June. Maybe some weird miracle will happen. It's under $1 per share now.
Dude, what was the like RKT, weird miracle like RKT, dude.
Yeah. RKT was funny.
God.
RKT was a blessing. They were like, here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for staying suppressed the entire time you sat in your
those contracts went 500%, by the way.
Yeah. We could have been really risky and doubled down when it was worth like 5 cents, but nah, we got back to break even, and I'm not going to complain.
That's fine. I don't regret selling.
Yeah,
it.
not at all.
Like you never know.
You never know
what's going to happen.
And the sure thing was it was down 95%, and we got out at break even. That's a massive win.
Welcome to 99% to 500% trades.
All right, what's Spy doing? Oh, Spy's breaking back up.
Anthony said, Nick to look at the Periscope that 680.20 and 680.25 level looking spicy. He said,
I like spice. What are we looking at here? Oh, I still have unusual predictions up. Where'd my tab go? That's just straight
Also,
up.
bro spelled spicy with an E. Spicy.
Hey, man. Let him live. Let him live.
No. You gotta,
I just went directly back to the Substack. I am just not in it to win it today, bros. Here we go. Let me get to my
Saudi engineer says, very new to X, but this live stream format needs more traction on the platform in general. Don't want to spam your chat, but thank you for providing this content.
Spam away, bro.
Yeah, man. For the intro level, go and check out Discord as well. Yeah, there's a lot of great information in Unusual's Discord. A lot of people help out. A lot of good people to talk to about stuff and like learn from. Snorlax also does his live streams. Snorlax is like the go-to flow in my opinion.
Absolutely.
And
he usually does this on Thursdays. We had a little bit of a wonky schedule because bro was jumping ship somewhere new. He'll be back this Thursday, I believe. I'll ask him to make sure. But I'm pretty sure we're going to be back on schedule after the Monday holiday.
Yeah, but yeah, it's great. The Discord is great. I mean, I started learning flow from Unusual Whales, so it's awesome. And yeah, any questions you guys have, it doesn't matter. Keep spamming it. We're happy to help out and happy to answer to the best of my knowledge. I'm a degen most of all, but I will try and give you my thought process on some stuff. So
yeah,
Anthony
we're
on
live Mondays and Wednesdays, just so you know, Southie.
Yep, Monday, Wednesday, right at market open.
Hope to see you next Monday when we're back.
And if you go to the Unusual Whales trading calendar on the website, you'll be able to see the whole schedule, including like the one-offs that we'll be doing. If we have, for those of you who know about the Unusual Whales panels, like for FOMC and stuff like that, I'll have all of those on there. And it'll have the link to the video. I know Twitter's kind of dog shit about finding the the streams themselves. But we'll have those on the Unusual Whales trading calendar as well. I'm going to put a lot of backlogged scheduling in there today. So, good shit. To Anthony on Periscope, we're sitting in a really wide range of negative gamma. If somebody's long right now, they want them to squeeze through these and act as acceleration rather than resistance on the way up. On the extreme end, and this is up there. This is another 35 points up. There's really heavy positive gamma at 6875. If I was really ballsy and we got way up there, I'd probably be eyeballing a short or long puts for options. But on the all expiration, we just had a flip at 6855 that flipped from negative to positive. 6850 has been a bit of a magnet. Before we had our little dumpy poo, 6900 was acting as quite a bit of a magnet from both directions. I think it'd be nuts if we get up there, but I mean, we had a negative 2% day yesterday. Nothing's impossible. Yeah. Right now, we're sitting in this negative gamma range. I want to see it at least get up here to 6855, 6850 range and reject before I try to play puts. And that's like the minimum for me. Otherwise, we're just going to get stuck in the middle of the range. And the opening range is extending too. Like we're going. They're trying to take back some of yesterday, it looks like. I'm pretty heavy skewed towards shorting because of the way my brain works, and I don't have the balls to sit in a long for as long as I should, but I do with a short. Does it make sense? No, but it is what it is. I do what I do. And right now, there's just so much negative gamma here. I could see it accelerating up. I could see it rejecting and accelerating down to that 68.15, 68.20 area. But right now, the way this is moving, they've got momentum to the upside. Net premiums are heavily skewed toward the upside. I'm hands off until they give me either a structure change or a dip that holds strong enough for me to have the balls to jump in along. So right now, there are no scalps for me.
I just took 25% on ONDS.
Good shit, dude.
And AMD as well.
This guy's under the covers trading.
I told you ONDS looks good when we started the live stream.
Yeah, before the market opened.
No, as the market opened. But yeah, that looks good. ONDS looks to have a little small pullback. I was able to get that pullback and just get back in the lower area, and now it's back up to 7% high today.
What is
PayPal
going on with these PayPals?
Anthony posted the PayPal saying it looks like sells. So let's take a looky. I mean, yeah, most likely. Yeah, definitely looks like a STO to me.
Yeah, no disagreement.
Yeah.
Up about 1.5%. I don't know that I want to buy puts while the market's pumping.
Oh no, I'm definitely not. But he just wants to probably look at it. Yeah. So I was just looking at it, and I'm like, let's take a look at the contract. Somebody posted a contract, right? Let's take a look at it.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy. Nothing unusual is popping up for me. Like, if you guys are new and you guys are watching for like the first or second time, when I look at options and stuff on Flow, I look for names I don't ever see. Like,
yeah, he pulls up
like
some weird shit sometimes.
Some super random stuff that I don't see normally, or like my filters are build/based around stuff like that because I like to find these weird names because I feel like the potential for me to catch a better move on a weird name where the contracts are also cheaper and I think overall in my opinion it's been a low risk high reward situation with some of these things. So that's kind of what I look for the most part. So I don't like.
I got an interesting one for you that just hit my my interval flow.
What was it?
PBRA, $15 calls.
I believe I'm in one of those.
They're
from
leaps.
A while back.
They are for next January 2027. They're not that far out of the money, and they're relatively cheap.
These guys, the
Yes,
115. Yeah.
We got a double tag, all at a perfect ask within a 55 to 60 bid ask spread. Yeah, go ahead and pop that bad boy open. Already up 3% today, which makes me raise an eyebrow, but I mean,
I think overall 3% right now with the market pumping is not
it's not insane.
Great. Yeah, it's not crazy.
And a $3 bounce in the next year isn't crazy. Now that said, there you know, there's a high propensity that if we were to take a trade like this, we might be sitting in it for that full year. And so I like it. I like the flow on this. Those two bids raised my eyebrow a little bit. But they're 10 minutes prior with a much wider bid-ask spread.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the same homie. But, I mean, this is the kind of flow I do like to see. I like seeing those double hits all at the ask as well. I just don't know if I want to tie my capital up in an options contract for a year on a name I don't know.
Yeah, it also closes up towards the end too, which is something I like as well.
So I'm just gonna save it.
Yeah,
and I might revisit it if we get a hefty pullback. I might buy something a little shorter dated and closer to the money, or I might jump on these. $60 a contract isn't crazy for a leap. That's cheap for a leap.
Absolutely not. Let me see. I think I have PBR. Let me go through my phone and see.
Why did it go to RDW? PBRA.
Oh yeah, I do have PBRA, and thank you for reminding me because I am actually up.
What's happening?
Yeah, I'm actually up almost 100% on those contracts, and I wouldn't have known.
PBRA doesn't appear to be on Webull. My shit.
Try PBR.A. See if that works.
Oh,
that might be this. That might be what it is. Nope.
Is it like a warrants thing or something? What the hell is this?
I have the 12.5s.
PBRA. They should have don't even have like
Petro bars.
It just Petrobras, like Petrobras, Petrobras.
Yeah, Petrobras.
Did they change their ticker? Because that was just PBR. Oh,
Yeah,
maybe
they
it's
changed.
like a Google versus Google thing where they're
Yeah,
different
probably.
different sects, different focuses, different dividend
See if
structures.
you can find PBR then, I guess.
Yeah, Petrobras is PBR. It's Petrobrasil. But 1322 PBRA versus PBR. I think it's like a Google versus Google thing. Yep,
Probably,
yep.
yeah.
It's common stocks versus preferred stocks for ADRs. So the PBR ticker has voting rights with their stocks. PBRA does not.
Okay, interesting.
PBRA looks like it offers higher dividends, no voting power. PBR lower dividends, voting power. So that makes sense. All right. Maybe I'll put a ticket in to kind of link these together so people know what the hell it is, because there's nothing going on here. But that's, I mean, eyebrow raiser. There's some weird shit going on with oil. Who knows? But if you look at the like the historical here, let me pop my screen up here. It you know, it looks like somebody might have gotten in a little early back on January 9th. There's a big spike in net call premium. It's chugging along. This could even be a momentum play because they already, like, if you're a pattern trader, right? Let me just put this on the 7 days so we can see these spikes better. If you're a pattern trader, this back test here, as it kind of held the last high as support there, that would kind of be an entry in my book. Granted, I'm scalper brained, really short term. And then here, it happened again, but to a lesser degree. Yeah. If I were trading the pattern of the stair steps that it's trying to make, I would have wanted to get in yesterday, not today. And they got into these contracts literally at the high of day. And so I'm curious about that. I might want to, if I get a pullback that holds the last two highs as support on PBRA, I might grab a couple of these just on principle to see if it continues the pattern. Because my take here is, in general with the market, is it's going to keep doing what it's doing until it doesn't, right? Yeah. Right now it's, how long is this? 30 days. Oh, okay. It hasn't been doing this for a while. Look at this recovery.
Yeah.
It's in recovery mode, and now it's taking out December highs. I'm not going to chase it. I'm going to wait. If we get a hefty pullback to the 12 or lower area, I'll probably grab a couple for the chance. But I'm not going to buy those at high a day. Maybe I'll eat my words like we did with LPTX, but I'm not going to buy these at high a day. If you have any requests or questions, folks, drop them in the chat, whether you're on YouTube or Twitter. We are here for you for a couple more hours, even though I'm getting sweaty.
Saba is getting some crazy flow, but they're like dirt cheap, expiring this in 2 days.
Tucker dropped us an intel here.
Someone buying some weeklies.
That's from Anthony.
Feel like Anthony, folks. Give us shit to look at. But we'll go surfing through filters here in a minute as well. So stick around and you'll get a little bit more insight to how we use our filters in the mornings. I usually wait about half an hour unless shit's going really crazy. I like to let stuff settle down a little bit so I don't get fleeced on a bad fill. 65s. Ugly ass mid. Not really, never mind. Bid ask spread was evens.
So 931 would be like why is it feeling like that? So weird.
It happens.
Our bulk, I guess the bulk would start here.
Pretty consistent 270 fills.
296 increase here.
Yeah, I mean, Intel's up 8.5%, bro. Like,
yeah,
this person was chasing.
Yeah,
you can even see it as the fills go up. They're filling at higher and higher and higher and higher and higher.
I'm in Intel from yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so they're up pretty heftily. I think the contracts are up 200%. So I'm gonna sit on those. I'm sitting on that until with a stop loss at 50% gain. So.
Oh, good shit. That makes me happy because this guy will leave a runner on and let it go to 0 or break even for shits and giggles for no reason. I will say, if I didn't stick to my guns on that Pew runner and didn't exit at 150%, it would be down a lot from 150%. It'd still be in profit.
It'll be. I have the same. It'll probably be like 45%. Right
yeah. So I'm glad I took profit at 150% on the back test. All right, I gotta get this PBR off my screen.
That
was a tangent and a half. AMD hitting my tape.
Yeah, Michael
Again at
Kowalski
high of
just
day.
asked. Yeah, Michael Kowalski asked about the AMD ticker. So what was was it 260C?
260. Yeah.
Yeah, the 120. No, the 130. He wants to look at the 130. AMD 130 260. There we go. Yeah, someone buying that little tippy top. Holy cow. Um,
Is
what was the
SPY just gonna start doing like trend day, trend day, trend day, trend day? Just
Hey,
taking turns in
I wouldn't
directions?
mind that because we just follow the trend on that day. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I'm bad at trend trading. I'm usually counter trend, which could,
Not
you know,
counter trend.
you can really mess your shit up trying to counter trend on a really squeezy day.
Yeah. I mean, AMD is running. I mean, I wouldn't this specific contract. I wouldn't want to chase it. I got AMD in the morning. I'm still holding a runner. I've actually had AMD since last week, and the last week contract expiring 130 is actually up. I think 500% right now because it's been doing well, even with the downsides. So the it's getting kind of boosted up there. So. What is it? Everything gonna be a chase is what Anthony says. Yeah, everything's gonna be a chase. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I look for these unusual things, which are technically not a chase, right? Which is why I'm
Yeah, I
like,
tend to,
yeah,
when we're moving in a direction firmly, I tend to start looking for counter.
yeah.
Like I'll
I
start looking for somebody who's positioning against the trajectory, and then I'll kind of align it with the chart to see if I got a rejection level anywhere and
Yeah,
try to counter trend.
or just wait till you get a pullback. Like wait for a pullback or wait for a different entry because, like more than likely or not, you're mostly gonna get one. You just gotta be patient with it, right? You don't have to chase it or have to try and catch that move. It's like more than likely if you try and catch a chaser, you're gonna get cooked. So
It also just occurred to me
what
over
occurred to
half
you?
an hour into the show that there's a ticker in our thumbnail that we haven't said a damn thing about.
No, while you were gone, Jay-Z talked.
Oh, did he? Did you cover
Yeah.
Wrapped already?
Yeah.
All right,
I did.
I had shit in my eye, man. I'm just a guy.
Also, I think my from looking at the screen, my thing is there's like a double taskbar on it. I think as well, Nick. By the way,
What? What does that mean? What are you talking about?
if on I don't know if Tucker can see when I look at the X live stream, that looks like that double start bar here at the bottom.
I don't have the slightest clue of what you're talking about.
No, I'm seeing that. Yeah, that's a little bit weird. Lil, just look at the stream.
Yeah,
Your taskbar at the bottom is what he's talking about.
My taskbar?
That's a
Or
double
whatever-
task.
Whoever's
Yeah.
screen is being
Oh,
shown
I
currently.
see. Here we go. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? I thought you meant something like with the stream itself. I was like, what?
Yeah, there we go. That looks better. Yeah. Okay. These MBIS kind of interesting. I've seen some MBIS flow coming in. MBIS are not run a lot. These are starting off here at the ask of 0.45, increasing. Bid ask filling at 0.5, 0.5 here. You get a 0.51. Closer to the bid, but I still think that those are gonna be. I'm still leaning, even though with the tiny little dip here in IVS, but I'm still leaning BTO on these guys.
We did hit that magnet I was talking about at 6850 SPX with a light rejection. I do want to point out just really fast, I'm going to explain why.
Yeah.
I think we're going to back test, but I'm not going to take puts on it here because we're pulling back. Net put premiums don't give a shit about the pullback. We have the tiniest curl up. It's still very negative. Net call premiums don't give a shit either. They're still moving up as SPY moves down.
That call premium said.
I'm not going to try to take puts here quite yet. Even though the downside is pretty substantial if it happens, I'm not going to take the risk until I get a little confirmation. But I'll let you guys know if I get in anything.
Also, Nick, can you put a little notification reminder on the WhaleWatch account for NBIS actually? These look kind of interesting. ER is 218, so this technically does not cover ER. It's not a lot of premium for
Nebius.
I think for that market, but I think these are
back from the grave. This thing
yeah
tanked at open, and it took back almost the entire move. It dropped
Yeah.
from 101.40 all the way down to 95.52, trading at 130 right now. $100.30, not $130.
I
That'd be
was about to say
nuts.
130 would be crazy, but these are pretty cheap with a little time left, and it's 40% of the money. So I do like those. They look like they're about to open. Um,
They're moving already too.
yeah, so these look pretty interesting. I might,
They might have got that mid recovery there because they're in profit already.
yeah, they are in profit already. MBIS. Yeah, they took a squiggly little dump, didn't they?
Oh yeah, that looks painful. And then I mean it bought right
140.
back up. Look how dramatic the wick is on the buy up. After the dip, this is on the 5-minute chart. Buyers stepped in heavy as shit on that dip and just straight up ever since without a single back test. They didn't even back test this 97, right about 98 area that they kind of needed to recover. There's a little
Yeah.
bit of resistance at 98.73. They didn't give a shit. They just bought this right back up. Damn, I wish we would have seen this a lot sooner and got it mid-wick. Because if I saw
Yeah.
this wick here as a scalper, and then this next 5-minute candle opened above that, which it did, and barely backtest, this is a textbook reversal off the bottom for me as a scalper. I wish we saw this. That would have been beautiful. But I'm gonna keep an eye on it. If they give a hefty dip back down to that 98 evens area, I might be inclined to put on a small position on that too.
I took a chaser on that. We'll see what happens.
Hey, it might go.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what
That's a
happens.
hell of a
That's great.
recovery. But they have
Yeah.
taken back all but $1 of that dump. So we'll see
Yeah.
what they do here.
Well, let me get the chat. There's a couple questions on X and on YouTube as well. We had CHKP. What is CHKP? Is this something that doesn't have any options? Or do they do have options? So I got the CHKP with the double eyes, googly eyes. Same way, take a look at it. I'll take a look at it, I guess. We got the 190, 220 for 190. Earnings does not tell me when earnings is. Maybe they don't have earnings anytime soon. So this is expiring next month. It's 100% multi. I'll take a look at the multi in a second. I have a feeling it's going to be the only two things there. Can you look at the chart for this, Nick, actually? I think this might be
Nah.
kind of up. Nah. He said nah. 190, 195. I hate multi-legs.
CHKP.
Yeah.
Bada bing. AP. Checkpoint Software Tech Limit. Ooh. Oh, they're having a bad couple of days. Oh, they're not having fun at all. I'm gonna put this on a higher time frame, then I'll throw my chart up. They're having a bad time.
Maybe it's a dip buy.
Oh shit. They're having a really bad time. So here is the 30-minute, and they're eating shit off their highs. Their high of 195.41 back on the 12th. Nothing but death since. They're trading at 176-ish now. And I'm gonna be real, I don't see a bottom. I don't see this as a bottom quite yet.
Okay.
Mostly because I mean this is a half. Let me see the 5-minute. Let's see if they're trying to recover. Nah, they're just it's a perfect straight line down. They tried to recover in the pre-market here. It bounced up to 180, almost 181, and rejected. For me to want to long this, given how beat up it is over the last several days here, I would almost want them to first recover 177.85-ish. I'll throw a line there. I say that because they held it as support before they, lost it and ate shit.
Yeah.
Then they rejected it twice here, 3 times on the 5-minute. If they recover that, I'd feel more comfortable getting longs. Yes, the contracts you're looking at will be more expensive then, but I'd probably be looking closer to the money personally anyway.
Okay.
I wanna see them turn this days and days of bearish action into some confidence where buyers step in. Like when we were looking at NBIS, this candle, if we were watching, I would have longed that for sure. I would have probably got like 100s or 101s on that pump, that giant wick we have on the main dump red candle that hit the bottom at 95.52. That is what I want CHKP to do. They're trying, but the factor is not as wide. I want to see them recover this little bear flag that sent them lower. If they recover that, I'll be more inclined to long. That said, those contracts are cheap.
Yeah. A lot more Intel flow is coming in too, by the way. And
Yeah, Intel's on a heater, dude.
Yeah.
Didn't they just get a contract too?
Yeah, they have earnings tomorrow after hours, so
A contract and earnings.
Yeah. All right, so next is Saudi asks, are you responsible for the unusual whales post?
I don't know. Do you mean on Twitter?
Yeah, on X.
No,
yeah.
I am not.
Yeah, none of us are. Can you check GME? I think GME got a little mini pumperoo.
Did it? The thing with GME options, and we've looked at it several times, is that it's noisy, man.
It's very
like
noisy.
It's hard to find directionality unless it's blatantly obvious.
Yeah, look at that. It's just even
if they bought the dip there, no, they got it at highs too. Yeah, everybody's buying the highs.
Yeah, people are getting greedy, man.
No. This is where you go. No. No. In GameStop options, people are getting greedy. No shot. No. That's just rude, bro. How could you?
Again, like I said before, I think on a prior stream, I would like to see a very clean hit on GameStop before I get GameStop, in my opinion. I'm not following that trend hype. If it runs, it runs. I've caught plenty of movers like GameStop prior.
What I want to see, if I were to trade GameStop ever again, I've made some. Oh shit, dude, we squeezed through that negative gamma. Sorry, hold on. You guys want to see real quick once again why I did not short that shit? That's why. Damn! Because we were already down to about 68.45 when I was talking about it, and they bounced instantly and pushed right through all that negative gamma. Now I want to see them, once again, like I said at the top of the show, I want to see them reject 68.65 really hard, and then I'll get some puts on SPY. But again, when we have trend days like this, I know I harp quite a bit on the green lines, the positive gamma being kind of support resistance levels I target. When we're in a trend day, they tend to not matter as much, I've noticed. I kept trying to time the tops like 2 weeks ago on one of our uptrend days, and they just chugged right through positive gamma, stopped me out each time, and I fucked off for the day after that. You know, today's got momentum to the upside. I want to see some clean rejections before. None of these are clean. See how tiny those candles are? How tiny that wick is? You can barely even see it. That's not a clean rejection for me. I want the opposite of what we were looking at on NBIS. I want to see a massive wick on the top without recovery buying it right back up. Then I'll try to take puts and try to target them to go back down through this negative gamma. We see a little bit of it trimming back toward the positive side. Possible targets down here. Not quite lows of day or anything like that. But that's what I'd be targeting. I want to see them go back right through this range to the downside. I'll let you know if I get any. I'm not feeling confident in puts on SPY today. They've got their buying power. It's not as egregious as yesterday's downside, but momentum's still to the upside. If I see net call premiums take a shit while we're still moving up, then I'll start looking for those rejections again.
Saudi asks, do you recommend spreads in shorter time frames? Do you get burned paying the market maker twice in the bid ask?
It depends. You gotta be careful with fills on spreads so you don't get screwed. We have some pretty good videos on the Unusual Whales YouTube channel, in the education playlist and the site guides playlist, going over like some calendar spreads and some more simple spreads like call debit spreads by Dan Wagner Co. on our team. He is much more knowledgeable about spreads than I am. I usually trade naked options. I've done some spreads, some more simple ones, called debit spreads, to kind of lower my potential of pain to the downside if I'm wrong. It also limits your gain potential, so that's something to keep in mind as well. But odds are in that type of spread, you're not going to go straight up to zero if you're paying attention. I like spreads. We won't be able to trade them on the show anytime soon unless we really hit nicely, because the account we're on is a cash account, and I'm going to keep it that way until we've profited enough to really afford the margin. Because I don't like being locked in. I'm a scalper. I don't like being locked into the 3 pattern day trades to 3 day trades in 5 sessions. I don't like being locked into that because I'll take 5, 6, 7 trades a day if the setups are there, and you can't do that on a margin account unless you got 25 grand in it. We started this account with $1,000. We are not at 25 grand yet. But definitely check out those videos by Dan Wagner Co. I'll have him on at some point to go over some simpler spreads and beginner spreads as well sometime soon. He's a busy bee, but we'll get his ass on here to be smart. CNC. Didn't we play CNC? Is that Centene?
Yeah. I was because I was looking at it because I posted this.
Oh, they are bear flagging hard.
I would post this on Flow Discussion on the 13th. So I'm trying to see if I can open this up a little bit more. Yeah, see
that's
that?
an ugly chart.
Yeah, but it hit.
Yeah, that shit's nuggly, bro.
Well, I almost said another. I was gonna say another ugly, but another didn't come out, and ugly came out preemptively. Yeah, an ugly.
These did pretty much around 100% in gains too, because they're all in the money from when I posted it. So
they got to recover 4450-ish for me to even consider this turning bullish.
Yeah. Oh, I'm bearish on it still. So
yeah, it's bear flagging right now. If they recover, they recover. I'm not gonna try to buy calls on this. Those puts were kind of weird fills. It looked like too. It didn't seem very confidently bid side.
Yeah, I just saw that when I looked at it. I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else do we got? What else do we have? Coming in. Let me look at the chat again. Can you why? Is the Twitter stream? No, it's not. Okay, good. I just want to make sure it didn't
Yo,
die.
quit jinxing shit, dude.
Bro, it looked like it.
This is our first stream in a month that didn't have tech issues to start off, and you're trying to just nullify our benevolent market behavior today.
All right, you know what?
The market giveth, the Jay-Z taketh away.
Michael said, hold on, did you used to say buy high and sell higher? For the chases. Anthony
that kind of seems to be the pattern today on all the flow we've looked at so far.
I meant more the mega names and not the off names. Yeah, the mega names are going to be chases for sure right now if they're chasing. I mean,
SoFi's still chugging, damn.
Intel's going. Intel's going right now. It's up 10% for the day. So I feel like shit tends to sell off day before earnings, so I'm hoping for a cheap Intel call tomorrow. Yeah, me too. We'll find out, right? If we can figure out if you're getting some good flow, you never know. With could the move already be priced in? Possibly. There's a good chance it might be priced in already. Remember that as well going into earnings. So just double check and make sure when you play any of those things for earnings, right?
Oh, look at that. SPX bounced instantly. Yeah, I ain't touching puts today probably. I'll just let this happen. That's it. Yeah, just real quick, y'all. You don't have to trade every day. You don't. Market's going to be there tomorrow. If you don't have a setup, if there's no good flow, who cares? Just wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, just wait. Just
we have a couple potential buys on the docket today, though. I'm still eyeballing NBIS and whatever the hell that other one I showed was. What was it? What the hell was the other one? Hold on.
Oh, PBRA.
Other one.
Huh?
Oh, no, you're right. It was PBRA. All right. I thought there was one more. There's not.
Can you do me a favor and can you let me know what you think about the ONDS chart right now? It's rejected twice at a certain level. I'm trying to see what you think about that move that's supposed to happen.
Dude, this thing is whipping. This is volatile.
Yeah. I have some contracts at.
Oh man, the downside if it reverses heavy is pretty far.
Yeah, I have a stop loss set, so that's like.
Yo, this thing squeezed while the market shit the bed yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a decent support that they're bouncing off of. Right now, it's swinging around into this little range here from. I don't even have my screen on, huh? I'm the asshole. There we go.
Oh, yeah, you are.
From 1423 on the high end, the high it had altogether was 1433, but this is just this little range they're in, down to 1362. They have this little mini pre-market gap from 1330-ish to 1350, just that 20-cent range. When did you get in this morning?
Yeah, I already took profit.
Oh, okay.
But I have some runners that are not. I set my runners to break even on this just because it's so volatile. I was just trying to see if I should just let it ride.
I could see this backtesting that mini gap at least from the pre-market, but if it sweeps out right around the area it closed yesterday at 1289, that downside it's got potential to come all the way back down into the low 11s. So I'm glad you took profit just because there is a chance of a hard reversal basically right here. If they keep holding this 1362 level, that's right in the middle of the pre-market range. It's the more or less the low of day in regular hours. If they keep holding this is kind of a scalpable range right here. They could just chop here all damn day. Very possible.
Yeah.
Kind of eyeballing it. But yeah, if you were to enter long up here, the downside's pretty far down because all of these ranges formed via gaps. Like right here on the 16th, it gapped down like a whole $1 just outright. And then the next trading session, literally from 1180 all the way up to 1420, yesterday's set. So I mean, there's a lot of potential for downside if they top out here. Look like I'm in the
You should look at Tucker's message he sent us.
Oh, the feet picks again.
Yeah. It might be
Oh, okay, gotcha. He's taking an advanced piss break.
Yeah.
Advanced level 2, if you will.
Levels. All right, so we have. I'm looking at SoFi. I was requesting SoFi on Twitter.
SoFi's just been a bullish bitch for the last like 5 months.
Yeah,
it feels like
SoFi,
they came back from a dip with force, man.
Nothing interesting for me today. Like I'm not
two
seeing
choppy
it,
fills, shitload of open interest. I have a couple buddies that are pretty bullish on SoFi and have been in it since it was like $3. So power to those homies. Because goddamn, it kept going. Plus, with all of the like the Save Act for student loans kind of getting gutted, really going after those student loan payments currently, SoFi has a lot to gain from that because they're heavily involved in refi, like refinancing, and a lot of that was marketed towards student loans refi. And so that sort of thing, getting a kibosh on relief for student payers, will benefit things like SoFi.
Yeah.
If CNC backtests right below 42 today, by the way, I might be looking to long it, but the stop is like $2 down if I do. So I'll keep an eye on CNC. You know me, I like double dipping. I'm the opposite of Jay-Z on that. He's not much of a double dipper. I'll buy the same stock 5 times in one day if it's there.
No. Not for me. 127.39. Open calls. Hello, open calls.
Alert there. I also have an alert on a pullback for NBIS because I did like that flow. I just don't like buying highs of day.
Fair enough. There has been a lot of open flow that's been coming in for the past. Ooh, more AMTM.
What do you mean more?
I saw some AMTM yesterday that was like super interesting. And I like that. I like to see more coming in today because look at this from yesterday. This is what came in yesterday. 37.5, 320. And majority of majority carried over.
It's up a little too. Average fill of 146.
Yeah.
Still no signs of a clear exit. They're vibing right now.
Yeah. That was the candle that came in yesterday. So this is what I was looking at when it came in. I was like, this is pretty interesting. So I am looking at it. I'm trying to see what's going to happen with this. MTM is, I forgot what company it's again. MTM was I think it's a industrials. Yeah. 8.38 billion market cap stock, which had a hefty amount of premium that came in yesterday. It was kind of nuts to see. It was 350,000 in premium, dude, for a low market cap stock. So that was super interesting. Is this Dan's ETF? Dan Wagner ETF? Right here?
I almost want to trade it just on principle.
Yeah, me too. But I don't. I mean, that's good. It's already up 8%.
I am long Dan, for sure.
Yeah, 100%. Me too.
Yo, there's still
Long
200
Dan.
of you homies hanging out in here. I love you guys. Thanks for kicking it with
Yeah.
us.
MU to 400. MU is also another company.
Is that
I'm an
Micron?
absolute tear. Yeah, Micron.
Yeah.
MU is also another tear. Yeah, I mean,
chip makers, I think you know, unless some weird AI shit happens, I think they're going to be vibing for a while.
Looks
You've
like
already
an
seen
SEO,
the
but
news that
yeah.
like, I think it's even Crucial, who's like one of the big name, pumps out a shitload of consumer RAM. They're like fully skewing to only make shit for AI data centers. They're not really going to do consumer stuff anymore. Even stuff like Nvidia is saying similar things. They're cutting back on their 5090 production. They're also raising the prices supposedly. Like it's not a good time to build a computer right now. If you guys are looking to build a computer, maybe buy like an affordable used one that's still a nice DDR4 build. Because I'm gonna ride my DDR4 build until it dies. Because I'm
I'm
not
so
paying
happy I got that DDR5.
$900. I'm not paying $900 for a $150 RAM, dude. I'm not doing it. There's no shot. There is not a chance in hell of that. Because that shit's crazy. The way the RAM looks right now makes the GPU shortage from like the COVID like timeline. It makes that seem so tame because it's not trading at 150% MSRP like the cards were back then. It's trading at 500, 600% MSRP. MSRP. I'm not doing that shit. So if my computer dies, boys, I'm going to have to like go hit up the university library or some shit to do our show because I'm not building a new machine right now at these prices. There's no
that'd be
chance in hell.
crazy.
I'm so happy that I got my DDR5 before all these prices.
Dude, you
right.
cut it so close.
Yeah, dude, it was right there.
Like literally
was
after you got
so
it put
there.
together, you were looking at prices and your RAM was like $950.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I lucked
God.
out. I lucked out. I'm
And
happy
it was
bought
already kind of inflated when you got it. Like it was expensive then, but then it doubled.
and I got a good branded one too. I got the T-Force one.
Yeah,
I was
dude.
like, I was super happy
Hell
it.
with that shit. No
Yeah.
way, man.
Yeah, that was kind of nutty.
Spy is moving, boys.
Everything is
that
moving,
I did
dude.
not
It's
try
crazy.
to buy puts. AUR is still
also-
just bullying us with a dog shit bit ass spread, so I'm just not even gonna look at that anymore.
MU to 400. Yeah, so MU also had like this big. It looks like an STO put as well. So just keep that in mind too. So that's technically quote unquote could be construed as bullish, but I'm not saying it is. But you know,
dude, it's moving. We're up about 1% now on SPX. It's going right toward that 6865, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm not gonna buy puts there. I know I was talking about maybe. Work, damn it. There we go. I know I was talking about maybe. There's momentum behind this. I'm not going to try to buy puts. If I did, it would be the quickest of scalps because with the momentum we have, with the way premiums are working in the options market, just a shitload of net call premiums. 144 million net call premium, negative 80 million net put premium, and growing. I'm not going to try to short this shit. Like, I wouldn't be surprised, and Jay-Z might remember this if Wants is listening. He probably does, because I talked so much shit. 6880 was a pretty heavy target that I had, and it took them days to get there. I wouldn't be surprised if they chug right back up there. We have really heavy positive gamma at 6875, but that 6865 I mentioned earlier as a possible rejection has been falling. And 6870 starting to go negative. No confidence here to buy puts, even though we have chugged a shitload, 1% to the upside. I haven't seen any evidence that buyers are going to stop, and so I see no reason for me to buy puts yet. At this point, I need them to get below 6850 and reject from below before I'd be comfortable that they're actually going to reverse. Yeah. So I'm glad we didn't try to get those puts, homie. That would have hurt.
Yeah.
CHKP again.
No, I was just going
you're just
through.
looking.
I want to open up the ER filter and see what we got cooking for today. See if there's anything spicy dicey coming in. So we have those Intels tomorrow. We have the GEs, which I believe are pre-market tomorrow. See if there's anything cheap.
Ooh, piece of candy.
More Intel, dude. Intel is getting so much flow.
Yeah, it's
on this. It's
chips in general. There's even an Unusual Whales tweet recently talking about the screener snagging a shitload of chips just going. FCX.
Jesus.
Better than
Look at
FTX,
that. Just
right?
more Intel just came in.
Yeah, I'm not chasing. They're probably right, given the trajectory
Yeah,
Intel's
the
been
Intel
on, but I ain't doing
11%,
it.
yeah.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah. I mean,
I'd rather be wrong than not in it than wrong and stuck in it.
Sitting on those info calls from yesterday, and I'll sit on those until I guess end of day because I'm not gonna get out of those. I'm up heavily, and I'm gonna sit on those really nicely.
There's just like there's no good feeling associated with chasing and being wrong. Like I would rather not chase and be wrong and watch it. I know I made that meme about I made that meme video about us missing LPTX, but you know we didn't actually give a shit. Being wrong when you chase hurts because it goes fast. I'd rather be wrong and watch it go without me than be wrong and sit here in a position that's down 85%. So there's no real reason to sell it even.
Yeah,
hope is not a strategy.
Hope, I agree. Hope is definitely not a strategy, even though I have a lot of hopium myself.
Oh yeah, we've all been there. We've all been there.
Yeah.
Here, SLI is still just ranging in this tiny.
Those ONDSs are the ONDS is about to go downwards. By the way, I know you said you were looking at it.
Oh yeah, they lost that support. They're now they literally. You'll like this, Jay-Z. You'll like this. The levels we just drew 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Go full screen. Why am I? It removed the chart from the broker. Weeble, you're pissing me off lately, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. What are you doing? What are you doing? Look at that. Right off of the line we just drew. Yeah. Right off of it, that bounce. If they can recover 1362, they might open up their pathway back there to get to high a day. But they're right now bouncing off the bottom of the mini gap from pre-market. If they lose that, that downside becomes 1289 as the next potential downside target with some light support at 13 evens. Why do I say that? This is just how I chart short term. It's kind of the same as people chart long-term. I'm just bad at long-term. But here we had resistance on the way back up from the recovery on this bottom. And then they held it as perfect support twice right after. That's 3 touches, 3 holds. I slap a line on that bitch. But I think you're right. They're starting to reverse here. Closing through this gap is not bullish. And this right here, this 1335, kind of the last bastion. That's where they were rejecting before they gapped up in the pre-market. If they hold that, this is a beautiful back test. If they don't hold it, I'm glad you took your profit.
Yeah.
Ooh, piece of candy. I don't know why it's stuck in my head. I've said that 10 times on the show today. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Why don't you go through? What does that mean to you?
Interesting thing occurred or happened or is in front of me. It's like an old ass Family Guy episode. I almost said recipe, dude. My brain is mush this morning.
Cooked.
It's an old Family Guy recipe.
Brett is asking any takes on Netflix. My thing is Netflix just had earnings. I think a lot of people are expecting the Warner Brothers thing for Netflix. So I think.
They turned down bigger bids already. I think there might be some political pressure there too, from what I've seen. They're trying to get them. Yeah. I think Trump was pretty interested in them going with Paramount. Is that who it was?
Yeah, I think so.
And they said no.
PSKY. I don't really want to say until I see some coincide Netflix flow. I don't want to take anything for Netflix right now because it doesn't seem like it wants to go up or down at this point. I mean, it went down all the way to like 8%. Now it's recovered 3%. So if anything, you would have played like a pre-market pop with the market moving. You would have probably got in for Netflix and played that really well. But other than that, I have nothing of interest going into Netflix right now because I am not want to figure that out because it doesn't look too good.
Hey, Tucker, a little off-screen task for you.
Okay.
We need to find something fun to do on slow flow days for the show. Because when we've got slow flow, we kind of just talk shit for an hour and a half. Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I just want to have some, there's gotta be a way we can set up some kind of game quiz. We can do what's it called? Is it called Kazoo? Kazula? Kabula? Something? It's like a pop quiz site where people can join in via a link, like the Jackbox Games type shit. Mm-hmm. But it's just quizzes that we can set up on our own. I think we should do that for slow days. Because we got to keep it interesting. Usually if there's really slow flow, that means there's low volume in the market, which we've observed. We've had a couple of pretty boring-ass morning shows. We didn't even have any scalp potential.
Is that what you're talking about? Kahoot?
Yeah, Kahoot. That's that shit
Yeah,
right
okay.
there. Yeah. Let's the next time let's have something kind of on the back burner with that
Yeah, sure.
for future shows. We'll start pop quizzing people about option shit. We can work together later.
Oh,
And
I
get
guess
that
we
stuff
can.
figured
Yeah, we
out.
can make our own Kahoots.
Yeah. You can make your own thing. I'm pretty sure. Throw in
Anthony
random
says,
questions that make no
roasting
damn sense.
A vote on roasting Tucker. Sure, go ahead. If that's what you want to do with your free time, go ahead.
I
I'm not
feel
gonna
like it's
stop you.
pretty damn easy to roast all three of us. We are low hanging fruit.
Low hanging fruits. Stop screaming
Easy grabs.
me. Stop screaming me, bro. Len says, I don't know what that means, but
He's probably telling me to stop screaming because I'm loud, but that's not going to happen because I can't.
he physically cannot do that. It's
It's
impossible.
literally not possible. And anytime I turn my mic down, Jay-Z turns to me up on his end, and then I am loud, and
Yeah.
I break the poor guy's eardrums.
Elura goes, where is the chart game? I don't know. We're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out. That's what we're going to do.
I think he might be referring to the Discord, the Unusual Whales Discord. They used to do a lot of like chart guessing games. I think Theo used to basically run that. I don't know if that's still a thing going on in there, but we could probably build that out pretty just as easily. I would just put it like in a Word document or something, pop it up and be like, guess the chart. And the winner will get a piece of candy.
It's back, Nick. It's back.
I'm out of space. No, that's not.
LPTH.
It's LPTK, I think.
LPTX, was it?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
LPTX. LPTX.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
That's the one, or something like that.
Was it?
Oh,
No,
it
it's
wasn't-
LPTH. It's LPTH.
I
It
will
is,
die on the hill that it's not. Hold on. Holy shit, that is bright. LPTX.
waiting.
Yeah, it's LPTX. Did they get delisted?
It might have gotten delisted. That's funny if it did.
Leap Therapeutics. Let's see if they did a ticker change or something. Go ahead and click LPTH. See if they ticker changed.
Yeah.
Nope,
Light
Lightpath.
Lightpath. That's
Leap
different.
Therapeutics stock. I got a 502 error on Google. What the hell, Google? What is even that?
It said
Leap
it's an error.
Therapeutics stock news. What happened to you? Why aren't you showing up in my broker or my whales? Why they are in the news? This is from back in November.
0.35%.
Did LPTX delist? How about that? They didn't. Oh, they are now CYPH. I think we talked about this.
Yeah, we
I
talked
remember
about
now.
this. Yep.
Because they named themselves. They named themselves Cypherpunk. Cypherpunk Technologies.
God. Cyberpunk.
Leap Therapeutics to Cyberpunk. Cypherpunk Technologies. Why? After
have no
pivoting
idea.
to a digital asset strategy with Zcash while keeping the original biotech name for their subsidiary. All right. Well, CYPH is the new we messed up meme, I guess.
Yeah. We had Lennon goes, at least not near the mic, but he says great content.
Hey, fair enough. I appreciate it.
Anthony goes, in non-flow news.
Oh, if we had just looked at your server a minute ago, Caledonian Tire gave us what happened.
Yeah, leave it, take a chance. Yeah.
I pay attention to shit.
Mr. Tire. Anthony goes, non-flow news. Me and JC got wins in Marvel Rivals last night. My first wins without Nick. He's excited, Nick.
What I miss?
He said we got our first Marvel Rivals win without you being there. He said in non-flow news. I was so dead.
If anyone plays that dog shit unbalanced game, both Jay-Z and Anthony are really new to the game, and I peaked at just below Celestial as a Spider-Man main, and so I just kind of go on my alt account and bully people in quick play with the homies. It's fun. It's good stuff. If you think I'm loud here, I'll start streaming games again on weekends sometime soon. I'll show you what loud is. SJZ.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, please no. Patrick Bain bet goes, you guys got to stream until JC finds a full port. JC does not find full ports. Do I recommend full porting anything first and foremost either?
Don't do that.
I don't recommend
full port
ports.
shouldn't even be in your vocabulary unless you're joking or memeing.
Yeah.
This ain't Wall Street Bets.
It's bad. It's
those
no
dudes
bueno.
nuke themselves hard anyway. Like that's why they have so much fun with lost porn. Like if you got money to throw around like that, I guess you do you, but you shouldn't be full porting a damn thing.
Dusty goes, which one of you runs the Snorlax account? I want to see the option Sensei is.
Snorlax himself runs the Snorlax account.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
That's a Snorlax question. That's not an us question.
I'm Nicholas FNS on Twitter. He is Jurassic Zombie with a 0, and then your boy down at the bottom there spacing out is Tucker Hazel with 2 L's. But no, Snorlax is his own thing. He's the GOAT. He knows more about this platform than anyone.
Yeah, Tucker can drop the links to the other ones.
The Twitters? Yeah. Okay, I can do that.
We're all just typing random shit and not
Yeah,
saying
so sorry. I'm just waiting. I mean, we had like a bunch of stuff coming in the morning, so I'm like looking at it. I know we had more Coher. Oh, I posted Coher, I think, a while back. Did I not take it? I didn't take it. Am I stupid? I'm definitely stupid.
Hey, I wasn't gonna say it, so I'm glad you did.
I know I did post.
What'd you miss?
I gotta find it. I don't know where I posted, but I posted somewhere. I know I didn't.
Go
take
digging,
it.
go digging, go digging.
I might have DM'd it to somebody too, because I normally don't play Coher.
I'm just gonna do this, and then I'm gonna. Oops, wrong one. I'm gonna. While he's trying to figure out what he's gonna do here, let's just.
What are you doing?
Oh, I just made you full screen.
Oh no.
Yeah, let's see if I can zoom in more. There we go.
No.
There we
The camera already bullies me as it is.
There
Stop
we
it.
go. That's that shit right there. Look at the beautiful man, folks. Look at him. Look at him thinking. Look at him thinking. His eyes are darting left and right.
That's amazing.
He's scouring the internet for the inside scoop.
No. He's scouring his phone.
Oh yeah, you're right. Good point. That's a good
where's
point.
the phone? It's not in front of his face. That's unusual.
Oh shit! Actually, doing that messed it all up. So you're gonna stay full screen for a minute.
Yeah, what?
Why doesn't Control Z work on OBS?
That's funny, dude.
It messed everything up. Oh no! And it's not disseminating down. Now I gotta spend half an hour fixing Jay-Z's camera. All right, bear with me, folks. I got this.
So they ran 100% from $2,400 to around $4,000.
Oh no. Yeah, you guys just. I didn't want to open the studio because it trolls me. So you guys just get to watch while I do this, I guess. Damn it! This is what I get for trying to be funny when I'm not.
Anthony, MRAM.
Yeah, don't do that next time, bro. Don't do
Yeah.
I played that a while back. It's up really nicely, and I also think I spoke about it on the stream yesterday as well.
Oh.
So those are very much so in the money now.
And you know what's fun about this? I have to do it on every single scene.
Dude, what did you do?
Hey, at least this time it was my own damn fault. Usually I get trolled by OBS, and dude, this is crazy. I can't believe it did this.
Patrick goes, what were you guys talking about? Technical difficulties?
Yeah. See, I told you jinxed it.
Hold on. This is
Is it self-inflicted? Yes.
It's self-inflicted.
But.
No, I don't want to hear nothing.
But I told you, you jinxed it. Yeah. Look at him. Now I'm just making him really tiny. How about that? Look at that little guy. He's just a little guy. Now they're all, I'm gonna have to do this offline to make them all even. But
oh my God. Why would you do this, Nick?
Well, keep digging. I'm not gonna cover your flow up while I do this. You'll be all right. You got it.
Yeah, Anthony, those MRAMs are definitely traces. I think I had MRAM here. I'll actually link it to you. From when I think I posted it.
Oh, I'm a
MRAM,
dumbass.
MRAM. This way you can see it as well.
And then the 3-camera view is just your hat.
I got the 15C for 220 that chased once, came up on 1.6, which we ended up chasing, and it did pretty well. Let me pull it up. I'll pull it up real quickly. Over here, the 22015. This one, 1.6 is when we got in it, which was still a while back. So right over here at around 0.24 a contract, it is now sitting at 2.24, which is almost 1,000% on our MRM.
That I messed up my account. All right, I fixed it. You're live, and this time they can see everything. And we're just gonna clip that part out of the VOD I'll upload later and pretend it didn't happen. We'll pretend I'm not an idiot. We can pretend. Hey, none of the trades we take are pretend. Everything we take on the show is on the up and up. You see it all. But anytime I mess up the tech, we pretend it didn't happen, all right? Can we agree on that, chat? Is that cool? Is that cool? We'll be very accountable with the trades and with the account, but I don't want to be held accountable for messing up the stream. So we'll find a way to blame Tucker and Anthony jointly. And Jay-Z was just kind of there watching it happen. He didn't even try to stop it.
Yeah.
He was the victim in that situation.
I was the victim. 1,000%. It's not my fault. Not my fault. So much intel, dude. Oh my god. They're really going at intel, huh? Lots of ASML puts as
What's
well.
Intel up now?
Intel is now up 10%.
All right,
so it had
cool.
a small pullback. It was
a
up,
mini pullback. Nothing.
it was up
Dude,
1.5. Yeah, dude, they're just like, yikes. They're actually
SPY's at 685. Like they're just going, man. They don't give a shit about
AMD
nothing.
is about to touch 8.5% too. That's gonna be nice. Man,
It'd be really cool if the bid-ask spread on our AUR5s would tighten up, because we're getting closer to in the money, and they're still saying get bent.
Ooh, Wendy's might bounce over here. They're trying to bounce. They're trying to bounce, man.
The spread is 40 to 80. Like, come on.
Dude, AUR is actually up for almost 4% today as well. You're getting close.
Yeah, but to be fair,
$5.
on a sub $5 stock, that's like 15 cents.
Yeah, but you're getting closer. you're getting
No,
closer
we're getting
to
there. I still think we
there.
go in the money. They're just so slow that I don't know if they'll do it in the next month. We'll see. It's still bullish. I'm not sweating it. I just wish the options traders would tighten up the bid-ask spread so I feel nice and fuzzy inside.
Also, I would say go back 2 streams ago, and then I would say when you had a chance, go back 2 streams ago, and then look at what I said about NVAX calls coming in. I would like you to pull up the NVAX chart and look at it and cry as we didn't get into it.
NVAX, isn't that Novavax?
Yeah, look at it.
Well, you know,
Oh man.
2 streams ago, that means it's even more dramatic then. Let me pop it on the, yeah, 2 streams ago would have been right after the new year, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Basically, what's the 9th? Was the 9th a Monday or a Wednesday? Because that was a Friday. Did we talk about it on the Wednesday? On the 7th?
Probably. I don't know. That was sometime I paused.
We would have gotten stopped. No, I guess it's cheap. Dude, Novavax down at sub 10 is kind of funny to me, based on kind of how it looked during COVID before it dumped off. I think they got in trouble for something. I don't remember. But yeah, it is what it is. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Blame it on the alcohol.
Yeah, sadness on the stack.
Well, shit. Oh, well. Oh, well, go next.
Yeah.
SLI's at 5.
One. Is it?
Yeah, I wish we got the 5s instead of the 7.5s, but I've been saying that for 2 weeks now.
I got... Listen, you got the 7.5s. I got the 10s, so I got a long way.
Yeah, you got a long way to go.
Yeah.
Wait, for 220?
No.
I hope you got more time.
Let me look.
Oh wait, no, I have the Aprils.
Yeah, I
I
probably
don't even
got
have the
these April.
220s. I got the Aprils. Oh, I don't care then. We're fine. And we already took profit on some. Didn't I have 5 of these? We only got 3.
No, you didn't get filled on 5. I think.
Oh, I only got filled for
maybe you
3?
did. I don't know. I
No,
don't
I
know.
think you're right. I think I only got filled for 3, and then I was pissed about
Alright, well,
it.
I remember you being pissed. Let me look. I gotta scroll. I wish there was a way to search easier. I have 717s. So I got July. So we Gucci. Mr. Kowalski is asking about this Intel. Said 10 million premium on 417s Intel 65.
Yeah, Intel's just flooding, man.
I would assume some of this doesn't carry over because if I got in here at 302 and if this is not me taking some profit at 390, I would be kind of besiege myself for not taking profit. So I think a majority will carry over, but I don't think it's gonna be all of it carrying over either. Because this is like I think that link with Snowlight supposed to is great. He has the thing on his Twitter. The first thing on his Twitter is the not all volume is good volume, and this is a good example of it. I think this is like a very mixed bag of volume. You want to see that one candle hit on for a good volume hit. Like that's kind of what I look for. But yeah, overall, I don't think all this carries over. But yeah, Intel's on a tear from yesterday to today, or even 2 days ago. I think it was on a tear. So it's cooking. It's cooking with Crisco.
It's cooking with Crisco. Jay-Z, the kind of guy that still used lard as a hair product.
Oh, whoa. What is this? Whale. What is this? Hello. I don't like that.
That's energy.
dropping.
I recognize that name. I played that name a few times.
Yeah,
Vale,
yeah.
yeah. I think
3,336.
I highlight it in case I'm talking out my ass. I just remember that ticker.
It is basic materials.
Oh, well, I'm the asshole.
Close enough.
Formerly Compañía do Rio, sorry.
One time stamp. All the ass. 31K in premium.
All these Brazilian names are getting slapped. That's the third one we've seen today.
Yep.
We saw the Petrobras, we've seen Vale, and there was one other that I already forgot because I forget shit.
It's okay. That's interesting though. I know that Vale had some volume prior days too. It is 67 billion market cap, so 31K is not a lot, but this is very sus with it being 16% of the money.
I just realized my camera wasn't on this entire time. I'm the asshole again.
That's okay.
Bruh.
just have Tucker's face on it. You'll see him digging for gold at some point.
And I'm out of coffee. Damn. I'm just messing up all over the place. USB drive. What's USB? What even is
USB just had earnings, so that's why. Oh, what is this?
Ooh,
SPLK. Oh, this is interesting.
Interval.
Starball, not up a lot. 515, 90K in premium. Nice little price hike for net premium. 1.06, 1.30 average.
And that bounce off the bottom looks way more dramatic than it is too. That's a really tight range, so that's not as dramatic. Looks. SLBK 24C. SLBK. Skyline Bank shares.
They have earnings. They probably have earnings.
No volume on this. Is this even the right thing? Did I get trolled again? SLBK, right?
No,
Star
SBLK.
Bulk Carry. SBLK.
Yeah. Star Bulk Carry.
Dyslexic ass.
Star Bulk Industrial.
It is low key setting up for another leg up.
57.21.
It's doing the loop-de-loop and pull from SpongeBob. Look at that stair step up, stair step up. Its bottom was at 2003, which is a little over $1 below us. Again, the chart looks way more dramatic than it really is because it's really spread out. If I zoom out like this, this is more realistic. It's not that dramatic. I'm tempted. What was the strike on that again?
515, 24 call.
What do they cost right now?
55 bucks a contract. I mean, maybe you can get a bit of fill.
I'm kind of tempted with a pretty tight stop. Tempted because I don't even know if they're going to go back down and take out that 21.24, which was the local low that they're swooping off of right now. I guess this could form that M pattern in reverse, but this looks pretty bullish. All the way in May, you say?
All the way in May.
What's the
Why is my
March look
dog
like?
barking?
Low liquidity dog shit for March. And these are the 24s. I mean, the bid-ask spread widened pretty substantially already. I'm gonna pin that. I
Yeah.
like it. I like the chart too. And the pullback isn't very far. Like the main support they have is from yesterday at 21.17. That's not that far down.
They look pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
If I do say so myself.
Well, you're on your phone, so I'm assuming you're putting some on.
Who said that? I don't know what he's talking about.
I just know you. Did you get filled? What'd you try to fill at? Are you going for the same contract?
Yeah.
I don't like the bid-ask spread. I'm gonna try to fill for 50. I'm gonna put 3 on.
I got filled for 50, so you're gonna get filled for 50 for sure.
Really?
I would say 0.4. I think 0.45. Go for a 0.45. If you can get a 0.45 or even a 0.4 or 0.45, I would say.
I don't know if they're gonna give me the 0.45. If this bounces out of this pattern like right now, they'll never give me 0.45. I'm gonna leave it on for a bit. And then I'll try 50. I'll give it like 5 minutes here, and then I'll try 50s. But I like these. I think I'm going to play the SBLK and the WhaleWatch account.
They look pretty good. I mean, they're not. The thing is, what I like about it is also it's only up 1.4% right now.
It's vibing. It's
yeah.
And again, the chart looks way more dramatic than it really is. Like I said, like it looks like right here. If I'm on my normal zoom that I'd be on for SPY, this looks crazy. It looks like it's mooning, but it's not. I mean, it's really not. All of this looks insane. It's literally $1. It's not insane. And that means that our tights. God, dude, I'm telling you, my brain doesn't work today. Sorry, our stops can be pretty tight on this because it's not that far down. Like if they sweep out below this little area by 2078 and even back test yesterday's low, I don't know that I would be all that worried. Let me put this on a higher time frame and see what they've been up to. They're stepping up. It's pretty bullish, but they're at highs. Woo! Way back in April, they were down at $12 per share. So if somebody bought shit back then, they are sitting happy.
You also have some looking like...
Also, these intraday supports that I drew have been obeyed on the daily since, at minimum, September. So I do like 2003 for a stop if you get in this. If they close a market session below 2003, I like that as a stop with a possible re-entry way down at 1846. But as far as like local price action, the stops can be really tight on this and you won't really lose all that much. Maybe like 20-25% on the position if we come back down in here.
Yeah.
I like it.
Also, there was some STOs, seems like some quote-unquote STOs prior on 1230 on the highest OI contract was a 20p for 220. So that's there too. And then you had some more, seems like more, few more STOs here and there. So but I don't know. It's the 220 is kind of messy overall for volume wise, which has the highest OI. And so does the 15. Let's look at the 15 real quick.
I am eyeballing puts finally on SPY, and here's why. Real quick, and then we'll get back to that flow. If I get in, y'all hear a ding. Remember what I said about 6870 being extremely heavy positive gamma?
Yeah.
Go ahead and take a look at, take a look at the white line across my screen and tell me what you see.
The white line across your screen?
Fade across right here.
Oh.
What price is that?
Oh, yeah. That is 68.75.
You're damn right it is. They're rejecting it kind of hard. We've got support just via price action at 68.60, but this is still all negative gamma. If we get a tiny bounce and peak above 68.70 again, I'm going to get puts with a stop at high a day. I'm not going to chase, though, because this can happen fast. Plus, like I said, we have support 6 points down. That's not enough risk to reward for me to risk 10 points. I'm not going to risk 10 points to make 6. I'm not doing that. But if we get a nice little bounce here, like now-ish, into that 68.70 spot again, I'm buying puts. And then you'll see me win or lose. It looks like they might go without me. We'll see at 68.60 if they're down there. But we're finally seeing a rejection. They're sitting right at light support with heavier support at 68.60. I'll keep an eye on it. But if we get that sweep above without taking a new high a day, I'll probably grab a couple of puts for the flyer and see what I can get out of it. All right, go ahead. You looking at SBLK again? Oh, we lost him. Did we lose him or did we lose me, Tucker?
I'm here.
Oh, he has internet outage.
Oh,
All right.
classic.
Well, I don't know what he was looking at, so I'll go ahead and close that for now. See, I told you he jinxed it. I told you. I told you. It wasn't me. Can't be me.
That's crazy, man.
All right, I'm going to go to my Superflow where I've got some good old-fashioned. This is where I just keep my Periscope. If you guys don't know about Superflow, it's literally unusualwhales.com/flow/super. You can set up different dashboards here, and I have several. Like right here's one that I use when I'm streaming the FOMC panels that I conduct for Unusual Whales, just so people can watch what's happening in the markets while we do the questions with those panels of experts. This is just one of my generic ass. Here's my interval flow filter, market tide, like keep chat on it, and then we have the live chat on the community page as well. But Superflow, you can set up to 9 dashboards. You can default which ones you like most. I'm glad I didn't chase those puts because right now they're giving me that peak to 68.70 I asked for. If they set a new high a day, there's still no puts. It was just a little back test. If you're really bullish, which the day seems to be, back tests could be long potential. But like I said earlier at the top of the show, I don't like buying highs. I would prefer to go counter trend. He just sent a picture of an electrician destroying something in his front yard, it looks like. Yo, we might have straight up lost him. He might be gone.
Yeah, it seems like that's something that would take a little bit.
He's gone.
We are coming up on 2 hours of the show, though, which is
yeah, that's
normal,
true.
So,
all right, they're starting to dip a little more. I'm not
time.
chasing puts here, though. We have bounce potential right here. I have a level on SPY at 683.99. It's basically 684 evens, and they're kind of coming off of that right now. I still like the reversal play. I do still like the reversal play here. I just don't want to chase it, you know? Look how good this trajectory's been all morning. Every dip gets bought right back up. So I guess really they have a little bit of intraday support at 683.45. I could see how they react on that and target that 681.65. Again, all of these are intraday levels that I drew weeks ago, man. And they're obeying them still on the intraday time frame. Look at the 681.65 bounce. This is where I almost got puts earlier at the beginning of the show. If you guys remember, I almost got puts here and said I can't yet because of that support, and they held it. I'm glad I didn't. They're kind of doing the same thing here, but this does look like a nice little reversal for me. I'm just not going to chase it. It's not worth the risk to reward because the reward is 683.06, $1. The risk is about 1 to 1. I want to target 2 to 1s. I like if you're going to risk $1, you're targeting $2. That type of logic is what I like to use for scalping. So I'm not going to chase this. I'm going to see how they react here at 684 and see if they're feeling spicy to back test all of this negative gamma that they pushed through to the upside this morning. Any new ticker or flow requests, Tucker?
Looks like we've got from Michael Kowalski TSM 322.5p.
322.5 put, the one for January 23rd, I'm assuming?
23rd, correct. Mm-hmm.
Oh, they bought it on the uptick. Let's take a look-see. What do they got going on here? Starting off, it looks like ask side fills. We put 250 on here, get a little more context. Yeah, all of this, more likely than not, this is all one trader. These are all filling at the same timestamp for the same price. A perfect ask fill here. We had a little bit of bid flow in the morning, but nothing substantial. I'm going to change the size on this because it is showing... Nope, that was just because of low volume. So we're looking at pretty much entirely ask side fills. Even here where they kind of flip bid... It's a penny, bro. Technically a descending fill. IV is chopping. It's not rising or falling particularly. I would lean bot to open on these. Little bit of a mixed grab bag toward the end of the fills, but I'd lean bot to open on these. What'd they fill at? 122. Currently trading at, I mean, they're already up. They're up decent. They're up $20 per contract on 3,500 contracts. So they're vibing right now. I wouldn't chase it. This kind of feels counter trend in the same way that I was talking about just now on SPY, potentially thinking of puts. TSM is doing a similar thing to the other chip homies like NVIDIA, AMD, just nowhere near as dramatically. I think I remember there's some news for Taiwan Semiconductor 2 last week, I think it was. I don't remember. I don't hate it. It's $10 out of the money, though, with only 2 days to expiration. This is the kind of thing that would, like if I got in at 122 like they did, I probably would have closed it for 140 where they're at now. I probably would have closed those. And also, real quick, here's why I didn't chase those puts. Look what they did right off of that level. They bounced back up. Again, the market's going to keep doing what it's doing until it doesn't. And I'm waiting for it to stop doing what it's doing before I try to take a counter trend trade. They still might. If I had taken that put, I would have trailed it to the last 5-minute candle. That tends to be how I do SPY scalps. But this is bullish. I mean, they held it, like I said, all morning. Every dip gets bought up. So until I get a full confirmation of reversal, there's no puts for me here. No puts for me. I gotta wait. And waiting's fine. Waiting's fine. If there's no trade, don't force a trade. That's how you start getting your ass beat. I've gotten my ass beat forcing trades left and right. We were talking about SLI earlier today. We're in the 7. I'm in the 7.5s on the WhaleWatch. He's in the 10s for May, I think. I'm in the 7.5s for April. We talked about getting the 5s back when we got in and opted against it because they were kind of pricey. I'm regretting that now. We'd be in the money, but that's okay. We got a good trajectory in 3 months to expiration. So you'll probably hear us talk about SLI a lot on future shows because we got a lot of time on them and they're very slowly making the move. And this is another chart that looks way more dramatic than it is. That's a bit more accurate. The higher you zoom in, the more dramatic those candles. Like you can make a 1 cent candle look like it's 50,000% by zooming. And again, they can't get a daily close below that support. So that again leaves me unworried. Every time they dip below it, it gets bought right back up. We'll probably be sitting in these SLIs for a while.
Whoa, getting a little echo. Where's that from?
Might be back.
Oh, he's back. Oh. That's what it's
well,
from.
I don't know if how long it's gonna be back for because I think this is like.
Well, we can kind of start easing out. People are still hanging out and chilling, but I talked shit about you the whole time you were gone.
He was watching, bro.
Oh shit! I zoomed in too much now.
There we go.
I'm going to change my internet provider because I hate this internet provider.
Yeah, they kind of cookie on the regular, huh?
Yeah, Xfinity is trash, and
right,
you can record that. I hate Xfinity. You got.
I mean, Xfinity, Mediacom, they're dicks. Internet service providers in America charge way more than other countries for less service, and they can kind of get away with it because a lot of them have, almost monopolies in most areas. Like in my area, I've lived here. I've lived here about 15 years now, and just like 4 years ago, someone finally came in to usurp the Mediacom of the area. And so now there's good options. But, a decade of me living here, there was basically one internet option. And, it is what it is.
It's annoying, man, because it's every day I work from home, so it's just like having this issue every single day is like not okay.
Yeah, no, I was having that same with the Jesus guys, I cannot talk today. The internet service provider I had back then was causing issues with this job at Unusual Whales. I would be doing a stream with 1,000 people watching, talking, boom, no internet out of nowhere.
Gone, right? Yeah.
I'd be paying for like 200 megabits per second down and up, and would randomly be getting like 2. Let me tell you, you can't stream on 2 megabits per second.
Yeah. I'm gonna probably switch over to Frontier because they have Frontier over here, and I'm gonna say bye to Xfinity.
Tell them they get 10 years of customership if they run fiber to your house.
Yeah. I mean, we've been trying to get fiber over here for a long time, and it's there's no luck in the neighborhood, unfortunately, for fiber, just because they don't want to run it.
Are you good to pop your screen up, or are you lagging? No, you're not. You're pretty clean. You're pretty clear.
Yeah, should be okay.
We'll take a stab at it.
Yeah. I don't know how long I'll be on for because you never know.
Yeah, we can start. Let's take a dive down your filters quick. Do a little bit of purview of what we see in there. See if there's anything else we can put on. I'm still waiting for these SBLKs to fill. No fill so far. But yeah, I mean, we just go through your filters quick, see if there's anything tradable, and then maybe send people off on their way. Yeah. We never have a real set time for these. Sometimes we go for 3 hours. Sometimes we go for 2. It just kind of depends on what's going on. But we're going to, like I said earlier, I'm going to have Tucker find us some fun shit to play with. Maybe some interactive games that you guys can join us in. Maybe some quizzes. Who knows? We'll find something to eat up a couple more hours of your time in the morning. Because you guys have been hanging out real nice with us today.
Yeah. Michael goes...
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh.
That didn't last long at all.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
I'm back. It's gonna be up and down.
Oh, nope, he's gone again. That's crazy, man.
Hey, you love to see it. And everyone was trying to blame me for tech issues. I told you, bro, jinxed that shit. All right, what do we got going on? Yeah, we might even make a new high a day on SPY the way they're holding. We'll see. I'm glad I didn't take those puts. Yeah, I think he's out for good. I think he's out for good on that one.
Makes sense.
I honestly think they throttle everyone to cut. Oh no, for sure. Oh, for sure. Especially during peak hours. He's talking about internet service providers still. That they throttle people? Absolutely. That's why on every single internet plan you find, the speed you're paying for, it always says up to. It never says exactly. And they allow like a 50 to 100 megabit per second gap in that up to. It is batshit what they can kind of get away with. And they run the gauntlet on entire areas like oligopolies. It's insane. It's insane. We can't have that shit. But all right, everybody. I'm still not seeing anything that's really popping my eyes open on my interval flow filter. As I told you, there's no reason for me to try to take puts here. I gotta wait. I gotta wait till they give me confirmation of a reversal. Like I said, if there's no trade, there's no trade. Don't force a trade. You're gonna hurt yourself if you force a trade. I've done it. Jay-Z's done it. Tucker hasn't yet, but he'll get there.
Oh, yeah, one day, buddy.
Did I add your cam to this? Nope. How about that? Yep, there he is. Let me see if I added your cam to this. Nope.
Hey, nope.
And this. Yeah, we'll just make him go away.
Pretend he never existed. Bye-bye.
All right, baby, that was WhaleWatch. Every Monday, every Wednesday, at Market Open, you get to see us break our computers, and you get to see Jay-Z just never be able to catch a break with his internet service provider.
Oh, man. It's one of those days. Now, I will say, if we're getting the amount of cold and storm and stuff that we're doing this weekend, we'll see what happens on Monday.
Hey, we might be in the same boat,
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
I remember I grew up in northern Iowa. It gets nice and cold there. In 2008, there were all those windstorms that put cities out of power for weeks. It was nuts. Yeah. We had to drive to my uncle's house a town over and got stuck on 2 telephone poles that had blown over and then gotten covered with snow. And our 4x4 got stuck on it. Hopefully we don't have that shit, because unlike Jay-Z, who's buying a snowblower, I don't have one. My girlfriend and I are the snowblowers. And we have a neighbor we really like. She's a really nice older woman, and we'll shovel her walk if it gets real bad. And she has a corner lot. And my back ain't what it was when I was 21. But yeah, folks, we'll have some more fun shit to do on shows. I have some new assets on the pipeline. Tucker's been working with an animator to get us some cool shit. And I like the mock-ups he's done so far, so I'm probably going to commission the homie to make some more cool shit. We're going to get more segments for the show. We're going to start doing longer shows. We're going to have more guests, more segments, and more fun shit to do. Hopefully on the fun shit. I think making fun of us is fun enough, but we'll figure something out to make it more fun. And next week, Wednesday, I think, we're going to do our first community spotlight and bring on a community trader from the Unusual Whales community that's also really active in Jay-Z's community. And we're going to have him on to kind of go over his strategies, what he's looking at, and we'll probably make fun of him a bit. So it'll be fun. I'm going to start doing these community outreach thingies to bring people onto the show, see how users who aren't employed by Unusual Whales directly are using the platform. And I think that'll be really helpful for a lot of people as well. And it'll be fun,
Looking forward to it. Yeah, absolutely.
So stay tuned for that. Again, check out the Unusual Whales trading calendar. I think it's just straight up trading-calendar. Yeah, it is. If you want to, I'll just drop it to you. I'm going to literally, in the next half an hour or so, put on the next month or two of show schedules, both ours and Snorlax's site education ones, where he also takes flow requests, breaks down the different parts of the tool, goes over ways he looks at flow. Invaluable resource for that. Those will be on Thursdays, usually around Power Hour. But this trading calendar, it has everything from, markets reporting and shit. Economic calendars in here as well, showing jobless claims, Fed speaker stuff. The trading calendar itself that shows like market closures for holidays, etc. This is where all of our scheduled streams are going to be housed. So go ahead and bookmark this shit and take a look at it.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
But generally, Monday and Wednesday at market open, unless NVIDIA is reporting earnings, then it's going to be Monday, Wednesday at market open, and then Wednesday at market close as well. Because we got to go over NVIDIA, because as is NVIDIA, so does the market. But we're going to go ahead and get out your hair. Have a good rest of your day, guys. I'll send another account update at the end of the day today to see if we got a fill on those orders we have sitting there that we went over on the show that have not filled yet. And just our general positions, profitability, etc. I'll be doing updates on that daily, so you guys know what we're doing. You will see every trade we take on this account, trying to show you guys you don't need to be rich as shit to make a couple bucks here and there with options flow. But until Monday, folks, take care. If I don't see or hear from you, I won't see or hear from any of you unless you spam me. Go ahead and spam me. I'll take some spam. But we'll see you guys on Monday. Have a good weekend and end of your week, guys.
See ya.